great place, and our portfolio has 6,000 rare ingredients and over 2,000 teas. So we supply just about every Michelin-starred restaurant in the country with something, whether it's teas, ingredients, cocktail garnishes, you name it. And we really specialize in the best of the best. Teas anywhere between $25 a pound and $250,000 a pound. Some of our rarest ingredients are underdew balsamic vinegars from Italy. Those go for about $900 a bottle. We do, more gold leaf than really anyone in the Midwest right now. Everyone's freaked out because gold leaf is double its price, but sometimes you need a little, you need a little bling. So just to touch on it for a minute, it's like, imagine we have partners in India for the last 27 years, and they think we hate us, 50%, you know what I mean? And can you imagine, a lot of our guys, over there work on a tiny margin, and you got the tea on the water, it's already on the water on its way, you can't send it back. So if it goes back, they get charged twice for the shipping, and if it comes here, you get hit with 50%, but at the same time, it's like, how do you not have a tea again? So we've got, just in the cocktail arena, over probably 1,500 ingredients that really play incredible in the cocktails, and then on top of that, we've got, about 400 of our 2,000 teas just are dying to be in cocktails. So I wanted to give you guys and gals, just a little a little taste of some of our favorites. Flavor bomb ya. We got about an hour, so we'll do it fast and furious, but if you get any questions along the way, you let me know. Okay. Once again, Brian, my national sales manager, great guy. We share a palate. It's terrifying. Really, if we don't believe in it, we can't carry it. So anything you see in here is part of our family or extended family. And when it kind of started in the world of tea, and then we'll kind of work our way around. Okay. And the first tea is going to be Freak of Nature Oolong. It only exists in nature when there's a diurnal variance, or the temperature goes from 80 degrees down to 20, back up to 80 degrees. Yeah. Tea tree forms a defense mechanism that smells like a cross between buttered popcorn and shortbread.
But it's just tea tree?
Tea tree, yeah. So it's like so high in the mountains that the tea tree goes into shock. And once it's in shock, it smells like buttered popcorn. Isn't that wild? It's Emperor's Aged Cumin, and I always kind of wanted to find a way to kind of one-up the queen when she was alive, the late queen. She was good people. I never met her, but obviously good people. And she always drank Cumin Hoa Ya B. And I always wanted to find a way to kind of one-up her. So what we did is we started importing Cumin Hoa Ya A, and then aging it in oak barrels for anywhere between 3 and 10 years. Really one of the finest afternoon teas. Mm-hmm. Also is one of the few teas that'll pair with like steak or heavy whiskeys. Water over this banana nib that came from Thailand. It's wild Thai banana, a style of banana that existed before bananas became conventional. And it literally turned into the most amazing infusion we've ever had. So it's like the purest banana infusion. And I find in a lot of bourbons there is a little note of banana. And I love it, and I like to kind of accentuate it. A lot of people are scared of banana, I think, because in most cocktails when you have a banana, it's like an extract. So it tastes like Laffy Taffy or some kind of candy. But when you work with something that's real, it's incredible. And we just find that bananas traditionally have too much starch really to make a cocktail, and obviously you can manipulate it with chemicals, but this is the purest form we've ever found. Drop this into a bottle of booze and it's a banana party, but also on its own with any bourbon or rye. This is a killer accent, but I'm excited for you to try it. We call it the banana that kept us alive during COVID. When we went down to one wholesale order in the city per day, we were still selling 1,000 pounds of banana a week. To brewers, distillers, huge in the beer market. They love it in a stout. In Spain, they prescribe this to people. So God, put me on a ham diet, I'm all about it. You know what I mean? You gotta go out there just to get the prescription. But so I wanted you guys to, just experience it. It's, and enjoy it. We're going to put a couple of these out, enjoy it. But this is really the highest level of jamón de Bioko. It retails about 180 a pound. Wow. We've got it in a lot of different ways, like in whole legs, in sliced. And the idea with the dwarf peach is that it's so young that the pit doesn't develop. So you have these peaches that look like olives, but you can cure it in either, is this truffle oil? Yes. Okay, this first one's cured in truffle oil. My favorite modifiers on earth for an old fashioned is sugar. And I find really people are using sometimes a little too cheap a sugar. And I think when you upgrade the sugar, it can just, take it to a different level. The Bourbon barrel smoked sugar, 48-hour cold smoke in Kentucky over bourbon barrels. And the idea is really it becomes a Demerara, which I think is also an exceptional sugar. This one's coming from Guatemala and a couple other different places. This is Okinawa sugar. We call it Murakami crushed kokudo. And really, when they first sent me the sugar from Japan, I sent them a letter and it said, "Thank you for the caramels." And I've never been more embarrassed in my life because they're like, "We didn't send you caramels." And I'm like, "What the hell did I eat?" And they're like, "That was sugar." I'm like, "That was sugar?" Kombu is a seaweed you sun dry for anywhere between 2 years on. And this particular kombu they age with a little soy, sake, and marin. And imagine you're just having one little piece and it's like a flavor bomb. I was in Japan, had a couple pieces of sushi. They brought this out. 20 bucks later, they showed me what it is. I had no idea what I was eating, but I'm like, "Did chef make this?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "I gotta see the package." And it's like anyone who likes Doritos loves umami, even if they don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Once your lips start smacking, it's on.
Yeah,
it's like the natural MSG of the sea. But we're gonna pass around this 48 butter. It is the rarest butter in the world. They handcraft it with a mailleur, which is 2 wooden paddles. So when you walk into a factory and the way they're shaping bars is 2 wooden paddles, you've either walked into the 1800s or the coolest place on earth. We'd freeze dry anything once. This first one is freeze-dried mandarin. Let's just even say you're making an old-fashioned. Rather than doing an orange, you do a freeze-dried orange. Suddenly, it's got this like bombastic, orange note to it. Freeze-dried lychee, which is one of the purest expressions. We send literally like 10,000 pounds of watermelon. They send us back about 150 to 200 pounds of freeze-dried watermelon. So Manuka honey is like the Rolls Royce or Ferrari of honey. Imagine you freeze dry a Ferrari. So we literally, in New Zealand, they started freeze drying the honey for us. I've never had the guy more nervous in my life. They do 100 pounds at a time. The yield is very low, but it yields this gorgeous color and really one of the most special honeys in the world. So the first one is cured in Kirsch and it's at 15%. And then the second one, these are both called Griotine cherries. I absolutely love these. But the second one is out of control. It comes from France and it's in 30% Kirsch, but it's also got the stem. And I don't know if anyone's had a Black Forest cake before, but it's like a really wonderful style of cake. And usually cherries and Kirsch are key to it. This is the secret to every one of those. And I love this because I feel like this is almost like, it's like a shot in a cherry.
This is our newest small batch. We just finished bottling literally a couple of days ago, and it might still be going on. Just so we can have something exciting, for BBR 5.9. Is that what we're up to?
Yeah, okay.
It's 121.8 proof. The actually youngest whiskey in this is 11 years old.
I sent this to our smoker in North Carolina. He literally almost had a nervous breakdown. He's like, "You want me to smoke this caviar?" I'm like, and not roe. I'm like, yes, smoke the caviar. And we fell in love with it. And it's such a great pairing with meat, with heavy cocktails, what have you. But it's got a lot of body to it. Just a little bonus for
So it's cold.
as long as we're sipping the good stuff. You know? Yeah, I mean, come on.
So it's cold smoked for 6 hours using bourbon barrel staves, Pappy Van Winkle staves actually.
That's a caviar key for you guys. So from this point on, you ever get a tin of caviar?
That's how you,
stuff.
that's how you open it. Okay.